الحمد لله رب المشارق والمغارب خلق الإنسان من طين لازب ثم جعل نسله بين الصلب والترائب خلق منه زوجه وجعل منها الأبناء والأقارب تلطف به فنوع له المطاعم والمشارب نحمده تبارك وتعالى حمد الطامع في المزيد والطالب وندعوه دعاء المستغفر الوجل التائب أن يحفظنا من كل شر حاضر أو غائب وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله القوي الغالب وأشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله ما من عاقل إلا وعلم أن الإيمان به حق وواجب اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله وصحبه الأتقياء البررة وعلى من هدى هدوهم وسلك سبيلهم إلى يوم الدين وبعد. All thanks are due to Allah, the one and only Creator, the Supreme and the Most High. We thank Him subhanahu wa ta'ala for this special gathering. We thank Him subhanahu wa ta'ala for the gifts of Iman. We thank Him subhanahu wa ta'ala for the gift of health. And we thank Him. We cannot thank Him enough. We want Him to thank Himself for us. وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. And I bear witness, our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is his last and final messenger. Before I start, our imams, our uncles, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I would like to open with a gift to the young ones. Due to the surah or the verses that our brother Idris recited, I want all of you to know that your religion, Islam, is the best religion. All of you, the children here, I want you to know that your religion is the best religion. Your religion, Islam, is the only religion accepted by Allah. So always be proud of your religion. Be proud of who you are. You are lucky to be a Muslim. So I want all of you to say Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. One more time. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. May Allah bless all of you. Without wasting much time, my brothers and sisters, the topic of the day is learning how to forgive and forget. Learning how to forgive and forget. A wonderful topic. And we'll pray, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make things easy for us. Learning how to forgive and forget. Al-afu, to pardon, to forgive. Al-afu in Arabic language, they say, at-tajawuzu an-dhanb وَتَرْكُ الْعِقَابِ عَلَيْهِ. To pardon someone, to refrain from punishing, to let go. This is the meaning of al-afu. You see, عفا يعفو عفوا فهو عاف وعفو. He is a forgiver. The person who forgives becomes what? A forgiver. The person who pardons becomes a pardoner. The person who let go, he was hurt, but he let go. Al-Afu. And this is one of the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-Afu. One of the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-Afu, meaning the most forgiving. Al-Afu, meaning the one who eliminates sin. The eliminator of sin. Al-Afu, the one who can make every sin disappear. Allah. So he is what? Al-Afu, the eliminator of sin. Allah. Many places in the Quran, Allah told us that He is Al-Afu. Example. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَامْسَحُوا بِوُجُوهِكُمْ وَأَيْدِيكُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ عَفُوًّا غَفُورًا. Allah said, إن تبدوا خيرا أو تخفوه أو تعفوا عن سوء فإن الله كان عفوا قديرا. Allah is Al-Afu, the pardoner, the most forgiving, the eliminator of sin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَأُولَٰئِكَ عَسَى اللَّهُ أَن يَعْفُوَ عَنْهُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ عَفُوًّا غَفُورًا. Allah said in Surah Al-Mujadala, وَإِنَّهُمْ لَيَقُولُونَ مُنْكَرًا مِنَ الْقَوْلِ وَزُورًا وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَعَفُوٌّ غَفُورٌ. Allah is Al-Afu. Allah said in Surah Al-Hajj, ذَلِكَ وَمَنْ عَاقَبَ بِمِثْلِ مَا عُوقِبَ بِهِ ثُمَّ بُغِيَ عَلَيْهِ لَيَنْصُرَنَّهُ اللَّهُ إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَعَفُوٌّ غَفُورٌ. So all this is for you to know that Allah is what? Al-Afu. So one of the attributes of Allah, one of the names of Allah is what? Al-Afu, the one who eliminates sin, who can make sin disappear, who can forgive, who forgives. Allah. Now, back to the topic. Learn how to forgive and forget. Please. I want everybody, please, to listen carefully. Forgiving is an act of worship that is not for everyone, only for the special and the unique. I repeat. To forgive, it is an act of worship that is not for everyone, but only for the chosen ones, the special people, the selected ones. They are the ones who can forgive. Because forgiving is hard. Forgiving is difficult. Please, I want all of you to imagine this. Whenever you give love, what do you expect in return? So let's look at this. You give love, and in return, you receive hatred. Is it easy to forgive? Look at this. When you trust, what do you expect in return? Trust. You trusted and you were betrayed. Is it easy to forgive? When you give, you expect what? To receive or to get back, right or wrong. But you gave and you were denied. So forgiving becomes difficult due to what you get in return. But if you are able to forgive, then you are among the strong and the brave and the selected and the special and the unique. That's why I said forgiving is an act of worship that is not for everyone, only for those who are brave. Sometimes oppression comes from those you love the most, your close relatives, your family, someone you trusted, maybe someone you even removed from difficulty, someone who was in pain, someone who you helped. The person needed help, you help the person, and at the end you get what? He disappoints you. At the end, the person disappoints you. So it is hard, because if you look at this person, he was the one I helped last time. He needed me, I was there for him. But now look what he is doing to me. That's what makes forgiveness, to forgive one another, to forgive your friend or your brother, hard and difficult. But remember, I will keep repeating this, but if you are able to forgive, then count yourself among the chosen ones, the special. Brothers and sisters, in Islam, if you are hurt, if someone hurts you, you can act according to the following options. I want you to hold it. I said in Islam, if you are hurt, someone hurt you, you can act according to the following options. Option number 1. وَإِنْ عَاقَبْتُمْ فَعَاقِبُوا بِمِثْلِ مَا عُوقِبْتُمْ بِهِ. Option number 1, whenever you retaliate to the same degree. It is your choice. In Islam, they did, you want to do back, make sure you do exact. It is your choice. You can do that. And nobody can blame you. And the harm you can do. If he hurt you, you retaliate to the same degree. That's it. This is what? Option number 1. Option number 2. If a person hurts you, you've been oppressed, you have this option, which is to ask Allah, to pray against the person, to seek Allah's help. It is your choice. And if you say, Ya Allah, Allah will come to your aid right away, because Allah is Al-Adlu, the just. Allah is what? Al-Adlu, the just. He said, Inni harramtu dhulma ala nafsi wa ja'altuhu baynakum muharrama. It is haram for you and I to hurt each other. So, the moment a person hurts you, and you think maybe you're not going to go to the option number 1, option number 2, if you like, you can what? You can ask Allah, Ya Allah, you know what I'm going through. فَدَعَى رَبَّهُ أَنِّي مَغْلُوبٌ فَانْتَصِرْ. And believe me, the moment you say, Ya Allah, if you are the oppressed, Allah will come to your aid. دعوة المظلوم يرفعها الله فوق الغمام وتفتح لها أبواب السماء ويقول الرب وعزتي لأنصرنك ولو بعد حين. The supplication of the oppressed, the dua of the oppressed, the moment you've been oppressed by someone and you raise your hands up, you say, Ya Allah, you know what I'm going through. I am suffering. He is punishing me or she is punishing me. Ya Allah, you know what he did to me. Or Ya Allah, you know what she did to me. The moment you say that, Ya Allah, I want you to come to my aid, Allah said, I swear by my majesty, I will come to your aid. Because whenever you say, Ya Allah, Allah said, Da'watul Mazlum, Yarfa'uha Allah, Fawqa al-Ghamam. You see the supplication of the oppressed, Allah raise it up above the clouds. Above the clouds. وَتُفْتَحُ لَهَا أَبْوَابُ السَّمَاءِ. And the gates of heaven will be open for it. And Allah will say, I swear by my majesty, لَأَنْصُرَنَّكَ, I will come to your aid, وَلَوْ بَعْدَ حِينٍ, even after a time. Because Allah is what? Al-Adlu. Allah is just. The one who always acts justly, Allah. This is option number 2. Hold that. Option number 3. Option number 3. If you are hurt, you've been oppressed. Option number 3 is for you to be quiet. You're not going to pray against the person. You're not going to ask Allah to take it back for you. You are quiet. You left it for the day of judgment. Over there, إن كان له عمل صالح أخذ منه. The person who oppressed you, if he has good deeds, it will be taken to him and given to you. وإن لم يكن له حسنات أخذ من سيئاته. If he doesn't have any good deeds left, إن لم يكن له حسنات أخذ من سيئات صاحبه فحمل عليه. If he doesn't have good deeds, all his good deeds is gone, now they will take your bad deeds and give it to him. Equal, according to the way he hurt you. بِقَدْرِ مَظْلَمَتِهِ. According to the way he or she hurts you. This is option number 3. All this is because Allah is what? Al-Adlu. Allah is what? And what is the meaning of Al-Adlu? Just. The meaning of Al-Adlu is what? The just. The one who always acts justly. And who is that? Allah. Who always acts justly? Allah. He never cheats anyone. He never wrongs anyone. Because he is Al-Adlu. Brothers and sisters, now we are in option number what? 4. Option number 4. And I call it the option of the brave. The option of the special and the unique and the selected ones. Only the brave can do this. Yes, they hurt you. Look, you gave them love, they gave you hatred. You trusted them, they betrayed you. You gave, they denied you. They are very close to you, so dear to you. You love them so much, but all they do is to plot against you. You did all you could, you're giving them. All of us, we have this in our lives. You are doing as if they don't see. They will close their eye and hit you so hard. But after all that, when they do, you say, I forgive you. Subhanallah. They hurt you. It hurts. You said, I forgive you. Ya Allah, I forgive them. This is the option I call the option of the brave. Listen to Allah. وَجَزَاءُ سَيِّئَةٍ سَيِّئَةٌ مِثْلُهَا. Correct? فَمَنْ عَفَى وَأَصْلَحَ فَأَجْرُهُ عَلَى اللَّهِ. The reward of injury is the exact or the equivalent of it. But whoever forgives, whoever pardons, his reward is with Allah. Allah said, yes, they hurt you. You had all those options. You had choices. But you left all and you took the last one, which is to forgive. You let it go. You were hurt. They hurt you so badly. They hit you hard. But still you said, I forgive. If you do so, Allah said, listen, فَمَنْ عَفَى وَأَصْلَحَ فَأَجْرُهُ Allah. Whoever forgives, whoever pardons, then listen, your reward is with Allah. Now, your reward is with Allah. Do you know how much? Listen, the first option, the second option, whatever you are going to do, you're going to get the same as you took. Right or wrong? The first option, the second option, the third option, whatever you do, what do you get? If you want to retaliate, you get the same in return. But if you go to the last option, فَأَجْرُهُ عَلَى اللَّهِ. Your reward is with Allah. Can anyone here tell me the amount of the reward? فَلَا تَعْلَمُ نَفْسٌ مَا أُخْفِيَ لَهُم مِّن قُرَّةِ أَعْيُنٍ فَلَا تَعْلَمُ نَفْسٌ مَا أُخْفِيَ لَهُم مِّن قُرَّةِ أَعْيُنٍ جَزَاءً بِمَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. No soul knows what is hidden for him. Why? Due to what he did. The way he forgave, Allah said he had something, he kept something special for you. Brothers and sisters, the last option number 4, like I said, number 5 or 4? 5? Option number 5, which I call the best option. Please listen to Allah. Look at this. You gave, you are giving, you are helping, but they are denying you. Allah said, continue doing, because if you do so and you forgive them and you continue giving them, you will earn my love. Ya Allah. Brothers and sisters, is there any love greater than the love of Allah? No. وَأَنفِقُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. Give them. وَلَا تُلْقُوا بِأَيْدِيكُمْ إِلَى التَّهْلُكَةِ وَأَحْسِنُوا إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Do good to them. They are hurting you. Give them. Do good. Allah said, I love those who do good. What else do you need? And do you know something? Whenever Allah loves you, إِذَا أَحَبَّ اللَّهُ عَبْدًا دَعَى جِبْرِيلٌ. If Allah loves his slave, he called Jibreel. إِنِّي أُحِبُّ فُلَانًا فَأَحِبُّهُ. I love so and so. I want you to love him, Jibreel. And the angel Jibreel will love you. And Jibreel now will announce in heaven, إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ فُلَانًا فَأَحِبُّهُ. Allah loves so and so. He wants all of you to love him, and all the dwellers of heaven will love you. Due to your acts, due to the last option that you took. Listen to Allah. You and I, brothers and sisters, why are we here? We're here because we want to serve Allah the right way, right or wrong. And please, where do you want to be in the day of judgment? Your destination, your place of entertainment, where do you want to end at? Heaven, mashallah. وَسَارِعُوا. Or another qira'ah, سَارِعُوا, without the word. إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ. Allah said, compete to the forgiveness of your Lord, and also what? And the heaven. It's, look, as vast as the heaven and the earth. You see how big it is? As vast as the heaven and the earth. أُعِدَّتْ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. Is prepared only for those who guard against evil. Who are they, ya Allah? الذين ينفقون في السراء والضراء والكاظمين الغيظ والعافين عن الناس. Listen, Allah said He prepared heaven for those who guard against evil. As if someone asked, who are those people, ya Allah? Allah said, those who give both in times of ease and hardship, and those who refrain, who repress for what? Their anger. They were hurt. They gave love and they received hatred in return. They trusted and they received betrayal in return, but with all that they refrained from their anger. وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ. And they forgave. وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ. Allah said, وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Allah said He loves them. If you take the last option, Allah said He loves you. Brothers and sisters, you and I want to be in heaven. And I pray may Allah make our final destination Jannah. Brothers and my sisters, listen. The day of judgment is a day that everybody will be terrified. It is not a joke. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم إن زلزلة الساعة شيء عظيم يوم ترونها تذهل كل مرضعة عما أرضعت وترى الناس سكارى وتضع كل ذات حمل حملها وترى الناس سكارى وما هم بسكارى وترى الناس سكرى وما هم بسكر ولكن عذاب الله شديد. I'm taking you just to the land of Qiyamah before we continue. I just want you to picture this. Allah said, fear a day. The day that you will see a nursing mother who is breastfeeding her child will throw the child away and run. The day that you will see people acting as if they are intoxicated. What day is that? The day of judgment. On that day, Allah said, the kids here, I want to hear it. يَوْمَ يَفِرُّ الْمَرْءُ. I can't hear the children. يَوْمَ يَفِرُّ الْمَرْءُ وَأُمِّهِ وَصَاحِبَتِهِ وَبَنِيهِ. The day that you will run away from your mother will run away from you. You run away from your father will run away from you. You run away from your brother will run away from you. You run away from your wife will run away from you. You run away from your husband will run away from you. On that day, Allah said He loves you and He will take care of you for taking option number 4, or the last option that I said. Number 5, right? You see, that means many people are not going to get the prize. Yes, the prize, mashallah. Some say 5, some say 4. I remember what I said, but hold it for me. Sure. I hope the price is very big.
Definitely.
Mashallah. Okay. So option, I'm not going to say the number of the option because I want you to ask. Last option. This last option, brothers and sisters, if you take it, Allah will make things easy for you in this world by forgiving people. Yes, they hurt you. Yes, they did what they did to you. But if you forgive, Allah said you will earn His love. He will give you in this world and in the hereafter. Listen. فآتاهم الله ثواب الدنيا وحسن ثواب الآخرة والله يحب المحسنين. Allah said He will give you. He will give you here and He will give you better over there because He loves those who do good. He loves those who do what? Good. He said in Surah Al-Ma'idah, فبما نقضهم ميثاقهم لعناهم وجعلنا قلوبهم قاسية يحرفون الكلمة عن مواضعه فنسوا حظا مما ذكروا به ولا تزال تطلع على خائنة منهم إلا قليلا منهم فاعف عنهم واصفح إن الله يحب المحسنين. ليس على الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات جناح فيما طئموا إذا ما اتقوا وآمنوا وعملوا الصالحات ثم اتقوا وآمنوا ثم اتقوا وأحسنوا at the end والله يحب المحسنين. Allah said He loves those who do good. Do you know why Allah will give you greater reward? Because remember, we said among the attributes of Allah is what? Al-Afu. You remember that? Allah is what? The most forgiving. You understand that? Allah wants to reward you, to compensate you, to give you more, because look at you, miskin, human being, you just forgave your brother, and Allah wants to tell you, I am the most forgiving, I can give more than you. You understand? I can give more, I can do more than you can do. That's why Allah, the day of judgment, He will give you until you say, Ya Allah, is enough. Just because of the last option. So my brother and my dear sister, you have choices. If they hurt you, it's either to go the option number 1, option number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. What I said, you know what I mean. Choose one and act upon it, and no one will blame you. But I know the wise and the strong will always choose the last option. Why choosing the last option? Yes, choose the last option. To forgive who hurt you. To forgive who hurt you, because most of the time those who will hurt you are those you love the most. Listen, our beloved Prophet Muhammad, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. You have good example in our beloved Prophet Muhammad. Listen, where was he born? The children, where was he born? The Prophet Muhammad, where was he born? Where? Where was he born? Makkah. Are you sure? MashaAllah. Who said Medina? Allahu Akbar, you're wrong. MashaAllah. So, Makkah. He was born in Makkah. Where is he? But he migrated to Medina. Okay? He was born in Makkah, but he moved to Medina. May Allah bless you. My brothers and sisters, he was born in Mecca. When he came with Islam, he was punished. He was beaten. He was punished. They did everything. They drove him out of his birthplace, Mecca. I want you to see how great this is. Look, he was punished. His followers were killed. They were punished. They were driven out of what? Their birthplace, and they migrated to Medina. When he sallallahu alayhi wasallam and his followers came back to Mecca victoriously, because Allah promised him that yes, you will come back to Mecca and you will be the leader. لقد صدق الله رسوله الرؤيا بالحق لتدخلن المسجد الحرام إن شاء الله آمنين محلقين رؤوسكم ومقصرين لا تخافون. Allah promised him, listen, Ya Rasulullah, Ya Muhammad, don't worry, go to Medina, but you will come back to Mecca victorious. The day he came back to Mecca, he entered Mecca, then he gathered all those who hurt him. They stood in front of him. They knew that today is our last day, because they remembered what they did to him. They treated them bad. Do you know, there was a time that the Prophet and his companions were eating leaves, no food. They will eat leaves. But listen, when he came, he gathered all of them in front of him. He said, Ya Ahla Makkah, ma tadhunnuna anni fa'ilun bikum. Okay, now, people of Mecca, you remember what you did to me. What do you think I'm going to do right now to you? What do you think I'm going to do to you? You know what they said? Akhun kareemun wabnu akhin kareem. You are a good brother. You are what? A good brother. We know you will never do what we did to you, to us. You know what he said? Idhabu fa antum tulaqa. Go, you are free. I forgave you. This is our beloved Prophet Muhammad. He took the last option, which is to forgive and let go. And if you do so, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will what? Will reward you. فَبِمَا رَحْمَةٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ لِنْتَ لَهُمْ وَلَوْ كُنْتَ فَظًّا غَلِيظَ الْقَلْبِ لَانْفَضُّوا مِنْ حَوْلِكَ فَاعْفُ عَنْهُمْ وَاصْفَحْ. Allah said to the messenger, take it easy with them, forgive them, pardon them, forgive them. And he forgave them. So brothers and sisters, will you forgive who hurt you? Please. Will you forgive who hurt you? Will you take the last option? Or you will retaliate back? This is a question, inshallah, I want to ask during the Q&A. Brothers and sisters, all of you know what happened to Yusuf alayhi salam, right or wrong? Huh? He went through a lot, right? He went through a lot. Those who hurt him were his brothers. Those who hurt him was what? Were his brothers. So my brothers and sisters, you know what happened to Yusuf alayhi salam. Those who hurt him were his brothers. And Allah said to you and I, if you want to learn the importance of forgiving, and if you want to know the meaning of forgiving and forgiveness and to pardon someone, then go and read Surah Yusuf, because Allah said, لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي يُوسُفَ وَإِخْوَتِهِ آيَاتٌ لِلسَّائِلِينَ. Look, Nabiullah Yusuf, but he was sold as a what? Slave. Yusuf. And they sold him very cheap. وَشَرَوْهُ بِثَمَنٍ بَخْسٍ دَرَاهِمَ مَعْدُودًا. They sold him very cheap. First, they threw him in what? In the well. Second, they sold him. Third, he worked as a servant and he went to jail for no reason. He did not hurt anyone. But at the end, when his brothers got it, and subhanallah. He came back. They saw him. This is our brother. We remember what we did to him. He said to them, لا تثريب عليكم اليوم يغفر الله لكم. You did what you did to me, but today go. Allah forgive you. I forgive you. May Allah forgive you. So look how it is. So my dear brother and my dear sister, because of the time, remember, they will hurt you. You will show love. They will show hatred in return. You will give. They will deny you. You will trust. They will betray you. But please remember, take the best option. This is the option that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants, if you can. But I said, only if you are brave, and you know you are special and you are strong, then you can forgive those who hurt you. Now, coming to the word of forgetting. When you forgive and you forget. Some things are hard to forget. Some things are hard to forget. You forgave, yes. But do you mean the meaning of to forget? To forget is that you are not wishing no ill feeling. You are not wishing anything bad for the brother or for the sister. Okay, because sometimes it will come to your ear. Oh, this time he did this to me. But any moment it comes, you know deep down in your heart you forgave. You will not wish any bad thing for the brother. You don't want anything to happen to him. Rather, you even praying for Allah to protect the person. By doing so, you have forgiven and you have what? Forgotten. When you forgive, just leave everything for Allah, because He said, فَمَنْ عَفَى وَأَصْلَحَ فَأَجْرُهُ عَلَى اللَّهِ. If you forgive, you know deep down in your heart you forgive, then wait, Allah will reward you. I will stop here. Maybe if you have some questions before the prayer. Barakallahu feekum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.